channel, and we're here to talk about the green team and cryptocurrency in general and how it relates to bartering, how we can make a profit. So what in the heck is the green team? The green team is a group of people like you and I who choose to concentrate on one particular token. Actually, what is it that makes a particular token go up? The only reason is that there's more buyers than sellers. So we want to join a team where there's more buyers than sellers. The green team is a unique band of supporters for one particular crypto token at a time. We each buy a small amount whenever it's down to help turn it green again. Our goal for this particular green team is to support a 2% per day increase on the average. That's a goal. There's no guarantee. There's no commitments. It's just a fun project to see if we can make this particular token that we've chosen go up an average of 2% a day. If it goes up an average of 2% a day, for example, for a year, that's a 1300x, 1300% increase. Trying to make this phone stop dinging at me. Okay, just go ahead and ding. So if we achieve this goal of 2% a day, for example, 800 bucks over a year's time could actually turn into $1 million portfolio. That's how much 2% a day compounded for a year changes 800 bucks into $1 million portfolio. It's not a guarantee, of course. Some days it'll be up more, some days it'll be up less, some days it'll be down. But if we as a green team can help it average and 2% a day over a long period of time, it's going to be fantastic. So we have a chart that you can look at. Where is the chart? Right here. If I put in 100 bucks today and it averages 2% a
So
day.
you're not sharing the screen.
Oh, I'm not sharing the screen. Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Okay. How about now? There you go. So if I put in 100 bucks and it averages 2% a day in 37 days, it doubles. And in another 37 days, if it averages 2% a day, it doubles again and again and again. If that happens for a year, on the average, obviously some days will be up, some days will be down. But if it can get to an average of 2% a day with our help as a green team, 100 bucks can turn into 135,000 after a year. 800 bucks could turn into 1.8 million. 8,000 could turn into 10 million portfolio value. So that's our goal as the green team. For each 100 bucks we put in, we want it to turn into 135,000, we hope, as an average, as a goal. And the way we do that is that we recruit people who want to participate on the green team. And if you're participating, what does that mean? Well, it means that you buy a little when you see that it's not green. If we go to, where is Dex Screener? Right here. We go to our watch list. Look, it's not green today so much. So how are we going to decide? Is today a good day for me to buy? Well, the first thing that I do is I start out and go to CoinGecko and look at what the big boys are doing. Bitcoin and Ethereum are both up in the last hour. So that means that they're not going down, they're going up. And if I buy some, my opinion is that it might go up some more because it's already in an uptrend. Generally, when Bitcoin and Ethereum are in an uptrend, sooner or later, the altcoins, such as these that we play with, sooner or later start to go up also. Look at this. In the last 5 minutes, these are starting to go up. What do you know? So to me, that's a buy signal for me. If it's down, recently, like in the last 24 hours, but the big boys and these are starting to go up, to me, that says that the bottom has been reached. And if I buy some right now, maybe it'll go up some more. So that's what I'm going to do. So how do I buy the Green Team token? First of all, what is the Green Team token? The Green Team token that we've chosen is ETHTC. ETHTC stands for Ethereum Compatible Trade Credits. It's a token that's the most widely used token on the Pulsechain network to advertise your products and services. It has a utility. You can advertise with it. You can buy and sell with it. Where at all these different websites. There's a half a dozen or more websites where you can buy, sell, trade with it. Here's a list of them that you can get from Dex Screener. if, for example, here's one of them. You can go down here, you can advertise that you want to buy, sell, or trade with ETC. So that's the utility of it. It's a buy, sell, trade token. It's the most widely used token used for advertising on the Pulsechain network. So how do I get some? Well, first of all, I've got to start out at either Coinbase or Kraken or some other exchange like Binance and get some Ethereum. And once I get some Ethereum, that's on the Ethereum network. Another way to get some is to open up a MetaMask wallet, metamask.io, and just put in your debit card and buy a little bit of Ethereum. Once you have some Ethereum, that's not on the Pulsechain yet. So to get it on the Pulsechain network, you've got to go, first of all, send it to your MetaMask wallet. So you've got some Ethereum in your MetaMask wallet, whether you bought it on Coinbase or Kraken or where, send it to your MetaMask wallet so you've got some Ethereum in your MetaMask wallet, or you can buy it directly in the MetaMask wallet with your debit card, and now you've got some. Once you've got some MetaMask, then you go over here to pulsechain.com and click on Bridge, and click on this white button here also, and then connect your wallet. Make sure you've got some Ethereum in there. Don't send all your Ethereum over to Pulsechain. You need to leave some there for gas. So maybe send 90% of it. You click connect your wallet, change this to Ethereum, which it already is here. Put in how much you want to send, but don't send it all. And then click connect wallet and click send and wait about 30 minutes. And then in your MetaMask wallet, you'll see some Pulsechain show up. If you want to add the Pulsechain network to your MetaMask, if it's not there yet, you go to pulsechain.com, and here's the information that you add to your MetaMask wallet, so that in your MetaMask wallet, you'll have not only the Ethereum network, but you'll also have the Pulsechain network in there, so that when you send some from the Ethereum network over to Pulsechain, you'll be able to see it in your MetaMask wallet because you've got these parameters in there. So once you have some Ethereum in your MetaMask wallet that you've sent over to the Pulsechain network, now you're going to have something in your Pulsechain network called Ether from Ethereum or Ethereum from Ethereum, and you can use it to buy, sell, trade in the Pulsechain network. My opinion is one of the best places to buy or sell in the Pulsechain network is Piteus.io. app.piteas.io, app.piteas.io. So in this wallet, what have I got that I could spend? I probably have some Pulsechain tokens. And what do I want to buy? Since I'm on the ETHTC green team, I think I'll buy some ETHTC green team. What's causing me to want to buy right now? Well, Bitcoin and Ethereum are going up. And therefore, chances are these tokens on my watch list on my green team, chances are they're also going to start going up. At least they're going to stop going down, in my opinion, maybe. And so to me, it's a good time to buy when it's cheap, when it's red, and to help it turn green. So I'm going to go in here and put in some Pulse. Let's say we put in, let's say we put in, oh, we'll start out with a little purchase, $27 worth. And let's see, Piteus.io is searching around for the best deal for me. It's searching around, I want to trade my Pulse for what, to end up with ETHTC. You see it found 3 different routes to find me the best deal. That's what it is. It's an aggregator. It helps you find the best deal, Piteus.io. So I can click swap and confirm, and the wallet will pop up, and I authorize it there. And so I'm playing the green team game right now. I'm going to try and help the ETHTC token, along with all the other people that are watching the ETHTC, all the other people that are on the green team that are helping me change my $100 into hopefully 130,000 or whatever it was over a year. So this is authorized, swap failed. That's because the price probably changed before I could get my deal through. So I got to try again, because it has to go with the current price, and it's searching around, and things are moving under our feet as we are. So it says 1 pending. Let's see if we get a little bit. And when trying to help it go up a little bit, it's better to do a couple of trades than it is to do one. So I did one trade just now. So let me go ahead and do another one. So this one I'll do $200 worth. So therefore, I'm going to be about $250 into the game today. And let's see if I can get some more ETHTC and help the green team out. Of course, what do I get for my money? Well, I get some ETHTC, and if I hang on to that, and if the green team succeeds, whatever I put in today doubles every 37 days if the green team achieves its goal. So let's see, it says swapped. Okay, so let's go see what's happening on Dex Screener. It takes a few minutes for it to show up on Dex Screener. So it hasn't been any effect yet, but sooner or later the effect will start showing up here. So back to our tracking sheet. So we put in about $250 just now. And if I look at $250 every 37 days, that's going to become $500. 37 days later, it'll become $1,000 if the green team achieves its goal. After a year, if the green team helps it to average 2% a day, that $250 that I just put in could be $337,000. Once it's $337,000, for me, my goal is to spend it rather than sell it. Because if I sell that $337,000, it's going to cause the green team all kinds of trouble because the price is going to go down. And so I want to find a way that I can benefit from this 337,000 without hurting the green team, without hurting the price. If I sell $10,000 worth of this, the value of the rest, the 327,000 that I didn't sell, is going to go down by more than $10,000. So what am I gaining by selling it? For example, if I had $10,000 in here and I went and sold $200 worth, now you would think I have 9,800 left, but selling the $200 worth makes the rest of my portfolio go down. So now it's not worth 9,800. So by selling 200, maybe it goes down to 9,500. And so what am I gaining by selling? So I need to find a way that I can spend instead of selling. If I spend, how am I going to spend? Well, I can go to all these different websites and spend, because these websites are where you can spend ETHTC for lots of stuff. Another website that's an example is Tcbarter. I can go to 𝐃𝐨𝐧'𝐭 and exchange my ETHTC on the blockchain to get some TC credits here. And what can I buy over here? Let's see. Here's a whole list of restaurants where I can go eat. I can get gift cards at these restaurants with my TC, and I can get my TC with my ETHTC, and I can take out a little bit of my profits every month. If I put in $800 and wait a year, and if the team reaches its goal, I've got $1 million value there. But if I start selling, I don't have $1 million value anymore. It goes down by more than what I sold. So I get $10,000 out, it'll go down more than 10,000. So what am I gaining by selling? What I want to do, in my opinion, is just exchange some of it by buying something on any of those websites, or exchange some of it over to Tcbarterdotcom and then go get some gift cards good at these restaurants. So what restaurants can I eat at? I can go to Subway nationwide. I can go to DoorDash, Uber Eats, IHOP, lots of different restaurants here. Gift cards are available in exchange for TC. The TC is available in exchange for ETHTC. And none of that is selling it, because if I buy something with it, I haven't sold. I just transfer it from one account to another. That's my goal, to help keep the price steady by not selling, but instead by spending. There's a half a dozen websites here listed at Dex Screener where you can spend, half a dozen or more websites where you can spend real estate, potentially vacations, cell phones. I can buy a car with it. So if I can spend instead of selling, heavens, if I got $1 million portfolio, I can spend $20,000 a month, and that's only spending one day's worth of the earnings if it's still going up 2% a day. If it's only going up 2% a month at that point, I've got $21,000 a month I can go spend at all those different websites, and I'm not hurting the price. I'm not selling. So what else is available at Tcbarter.com? There's a marketplace here where you can buy, sell, trade. You can get a car, you can get jewelry, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's my goal. So how do I join the green team? Just do what we said, buy a little bit whenever you see it down. How can I get more TC credits at Tcbarter? Buying them with my ETHTC is only one way to get them here. I can also earn some over here directly by advertising that I do eyeglasses, dental work, roofing, carpet cleaning, tree trimming, auto repair, and just earn some TC directly here. One nice thing about TC Barter is there's no membership fee, there's no advertising fee, there's no transaction fee, there's no gas fees. If you earn it and spend it, there's no fees. You can also place your products and gift certificates on consignment in the TC store to earn some, or you can earn some TC by sharing your unique referral link, and you earn 10 TCs every time you refer a friend that enrolls with a complete verified listing. To do that, you just go over here and get your invite a friend listing and either show them this QR code, or you can copy this big long referral link and either text it to them and email it to them. And when they use that link and put in a complete listing, that means it has their product photo or their selfie, and it has a price and it has an email and it's complete, then you automatically get 10 TCs each. So that's my speech for the day. What do you think, Harris? What did I leave out?
Yeah, I think you have covered almost everything, the crypto and bartering. We are just waiting for the market, to go up. Market is not moving very well. It's always, going down or sideways, not performing well this cycle.
Here's the 2% that we helped it go up by buying that $250 worth. So you can see that ETHTC is moving up now. So one thing that's helping it is the big boys are moving up. Another thing that's helping it would be helping it if the pairs that it's paired with are moving up. Look at this, they are also moving up. These are the things that you can buy ETHTC with. You can actually buy it with any crypto on the Pulsechain network, and Pitius will convert it for you. But what it's converting it to is probably one of these that are directly paired with ETHTC. So you can see not only is Bitcoin and Ethereum starting to go up now, which means we've reached the bottom, in my opinion, but the Pulsechain network itself, with the main tokens on the Pulsechain network, are also starting to move up. And that, in my opinion, is partly because people are seeing that Bitcoin and Ethereum are moving up, so they're in a buying mood, just like I am. So these are moving up, which helps ETHTC. And then on top of that, the fact that I went in and put in $250 is also helping. These are the actual trades that happened in the last 5 minutes, which is us, which is me, because we went in and bought some, and so it's going to appear on here. And of course, that helped move it up in the last hour, 2%. And eventually, this last hour is going to move over to 24 hours, and it's going to be up 2% in the last 24 hours. Wow, wow, wow. We hit our goal. Isn't that great? So that's our show for today. Unless you have any questions, you can type them in the comments. You can email us. My email is donald@tcbarter.com. Donald@tcbarter.com. Obviously, I'm the founder of Tcbarter.com. We also have TC Social Hub available to you now. You click over here, TC Social Hub. There's hardly anybody on here yet because it's brand new, but it's kind of like Facebook or Twitter, and you can communicate there. So we thank you for coming. That's our show for today. We do another live show every day around 8 o'clock Mountain Time or shortly thereafter, and we'd love to see you here every day at our YouTube channel, tctrademart.com. Thank you for coming.